Imagine transforming your space into a lush oasis with plants that thrive on neglect. Yes, you heard it right. Plants that grow, flourish, and bring life into your home with minimal effort from you. Welcome to the world of succulents, the low-maintenance wonders of the plant kingdom. They're the perfect companions for those of us who love the greenery but lack the green thumb. Succulents come in an array of shapes, sizes, and colors, each one more enchanting than the last. But their real beauty lies in their resilience. They thrive in harsh conditions, storing water in their thick, fleshy leaves, ready to withstand periods of drought. This is what makes them so low maintenance. They ask for little but give much in return, infusing our spaces with an unmatched aesthetic appeal. Welcome to Succulent Success, Tips for Growing Low-Maintenance Plants. In the next 10 minutes we're diving into the surprisingly simple world of succulents. Stay tuned to turn your thumb greener than you ever imagined. Succulents are not just plants, they're a lifestyle. Easy to care for, hard to kill, and stunningly beautiful. Isn't it fascinating how a plant can store water in its leaves, stems, or roots and survive in arid conditions? That's the magic of succulents, the desert's gift to our homes and gardens. Their unique features and diverse shapes make them a visual delight. From the rosette formation of echeveria, the plush leaves of jade plants, to the quirky appearance of the bunny ear cactus, each succulent is a marvel in its own right. But their appeal goes beyond aesthetics. These hardy plants can endure neglect, requiring minimal water and care. They're perfect for those who love greenery, but may not have the time for high-maintenance plants. Succulents can also purify the air, absorbing toxins and releasing oxygen, making them not just beautiful, but beneficial too. With so many varieties, there's a succulent for everyone. Let's find yours. Choosing the right succulent is the first step to success. Just like people, each succulent has its own personality, needs, and preferences. To provide the ideal environment for your succulent to thrive, you need to understand its unique requirements. Let's start with light. Succulents love sunlight, but not all of them crave the same amount. Some varieties prefer bright, direct sunlight, while others can thrive in indirect light or even in shade. Think about the lighting conditions in your space before you choose your plant. If you have a sunny window, opt for sun-loving varieties like echeveria or sedum. If your space has less light, consider shade-tolerant succulents like haworthia or sansevieria. Temperature is another important factor. Succulents are generally heat-tolerant, but some can handle cooler temperatures better than others. If you live in a place with cold winters, consider hardy varieties like sempervivum or sedum. If you live in a warmer climate, you can choose from a larger selection of succulents, including aloe or agave. Next, let's talk about humidity. While most succulents prefer dry air, there are some that can tolerate higher humidity levels. If you live in a humid region, consider succulents, like the Christmas cactus or the string of pearls, which are more tolerant of moist conditions. But remember, the beauty of succulents lies in their adaptability. They are survivors, evolved to handle a wide range of conditions. So, don't be afraid to experiment. You might be surprised at what your succulents can handle. Also, when choosing your succulent, consider its growth habit. Some succulents stay small and compact, perfect for a tiny pot on your desk. Others can grow large and sprawling, making a dramatic statement in a large planter or garden bed. Finally, consider the aesthetics. Succulents come in a wide variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. From the rosette-forming echeverias to the tall columnar cacti, from green to purple to almost black, there's a succulent to match every taste and style. With this knowledge, you're ready to pick the perfect plant for your space. So go ahead, explore the world of succulents, and let your green journey begin. A good start begins with the perfect soil mix. With succulents, this couldn't be more accurate. The right soil mix is the foundation of a healthy plant, providing essential nutrients and the perfect moisture balance. Succulents are desert plants. They thrive in well-draining soil. They're not fans of soggy roots, so a heavy water-retaining soil will only lead to root rot and a sad, wilting plant. To create the perfect potting mix for your succulents, you'll need 3 key ingredients: potting soil, coarse sand, and perlite or pumice. Start with a base of regular potting soil, then add coarse sand. This helps to mimic the natural, gritty environment that succulents love. Lastly, mix in perlite or pumice to aid in drainage and prevent waterlogging. Combine these in equal parts and voila! You have an ideal potting mix that will keep your succulents happy and healthy. Remember, the right mix can be the difference between a thriving plant and a wilting one. Watering, it sounds simple, but it's where most succulent parents go wrong. Let's dive into the fascinating world of watering wisdom. Picture this: You've brought home a lovely new succulent, placed it in the perfect pot with just the right soil mix, and now it's time to water. You reach for that watering can and douse your plant, right? Well, not exactly. One of the most common mistakes people make is overwatering. Unlike other houseplants, succulents store water in their leaves and stems, allowing them to go longer between drinks. Drowning them in water is like offering a fish a swimming pool. It's simply too much. Another common blunder is watering on a strict schedule, like every Tuesday and Friday. But succulents don't wear watches. They don't know what day it is. They just know when they're parched. Instead of sticking to a rigid schedule, observe your plants. When the soil is bone dry, that's your cue to water. Let the plant, not the calendar, guide your watering schedule. Now let's talk about the right way to water. The technique is simple: soak and dry. This means you should fully drench the soil until water runs out of the drainage hole, and then wait until the soil is completely dry before watering again. The soak and dry method mimics the desert rains that succulents are accustomed to in the wild. You might be wondering about the best time of day to water your succulents. Early morning is ideal. It allows the water to reach the roots before the heat of the day begins, reducing the chance of evaporation and giving your plants a refreshing start to their day. So, watering succulents isn't just about pouring water into a pot, it's about understanding their unique needs and behaviors, and adapting your care routine to suit them. It's about observing, learning, and responding. It's about becoming a better plant parent. So remember, when it comes to watering, less is more. Sunlight is food for succulents. It's as simple as that. These hardy plants are sun lovers by nature, hailing from arid regions where the sun's rays are plentiful. But they're also incredibly adaptable, which is why they're perfect for indoor gardening. Whether you're living in a sun-drenched loft or a dimly lit studio, there's a succulent that will thrive in your space. Here's a quick rule of thumb: the brighter the sunlight, the more vivid the colors of your succulents. But remember, not all succulents are created equal. Some prefer bright, indirect light, while others can handle a few hours of direct sunlight, so it's crucial to know your succulent's specific needs. Placement plays a vital role too. Windowsills, tabletops near bright windows, and even your office desk can be perfect homes for these sun-loving plants. Just ensure they get at least 6 hours of sunlight each day. With the right light, your succulents will flourish. Now that you're equipped with the secrets to succulent success, it's time to start your journey. We've journeyed through the magic of succulents, discovering their resilience, beauty, and the lifestyle they embody. Remember, these are plants that don't just survive, they thrive, even when neglected. You've seen how they can transform a barren space into a verdant oasis, adding life and vibrancy to any room. We've explored how to choose your succulents, taking into account factors like light, temperature, and humidity. The perfect potting mix, a blend of the right soils, plays a crucial role in their health. We've shown you how to create it, and now it's your turn to get your hands dirty. Watering wisdom is key. Remember that overwatering is the quickest way to kill your succulents. It's crucial to understand when and how to water these little gems properly for them to flourish. We've also shed light on sunlight and placement. These plants love the sun, and finding the right spot in your home can make all the difference to their growth. And don't forget about propagation. This exciting process allows you to multiply your collection for free. It's not just easy and fun, but incredibly rewarding to see new life sprout from a single leaf. We've also shared troubleshooting tips to tackle common problems like root rot and pest infestations. And finally, we've given you a glimpse into succulent styling, showing how these plants can enhance any space. Now it's over to you. It's time to embark on your succulent journey. Experiment, learn, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Remember, the world of succulents is a forgiving one. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Each misstep is a step towards becoming a seasoned gardener. Like, share, and subscribe for more tips on creating your green haven. Remember, the world of succulents is vast and forgiving, perfect for both the seasoned gardener and the first-time plant parent. Dive in, experiment, and watch your space transform.